So hi, I have the pleasure to meet Professor Kaustubh, fondly known as KD, with the students at the Welingkar Institute of Management. So Kaustubh, with your experience of dealing with hundreds of startup founders and family businesses, what are the top 3 or 4 challenges which you think family businesses are facing today?
I think first of all, it is about professionalizing the business. A lot of first generation entrepreneurs, the parents, etc., are kind of against getting in professional people. Whereas maybe the youngster wants to get in professional management, but there is always that conflict. That's one thing I see. Attracting talent is another major challenge.
Maybe even retaining talent.
Attracting and retaining talent is a major challenge. And the third point I would say is when the family is large, succession planning, conflicts, etc. come in, and hence succession planning is a little bit of a hodgepodge.
Absolutely.
So I think these are the top 3 challenges. And if it's an SME, then marketing is always a challenge. Marketing and sales are always a challenge.
But with your experience with design thinking tools and the way you have been consulting, enterprises which have grown over a period of time, why do companies come to you basically? What is that they are looking for? Everybody saying India shining, Viksit Bharat. What role this family businesses can play, young business owners can play, but what is that is stopping them, or what can be done to really achieve that, So what are they asking you?
I think first of all, let us look at the advantage that a small family business has. First of all, it can respond quickly, much faster as compared to a large business. So with so many changes happening, I feel the smaller businesses are more equipped to kind of adapt to this, so to say, VUCA world, digital India. I'm sure. And because of this, all this digital infrastructure, the cost of doing business has come down drastically. So even a small business can actually quickly adapt to the technological challenges much faster than a large business can. That's my take. And what these businesses actually come asking for is how do I kind of scale up, and that's where the platform thinking comes into the picture.
Yes.
If you see last 15 years, all these startups which have really grown big are the ones who have built platforms. That means they have built a small product of their own, yes, and they have actually created a platform around that product on which a lot of affiliates have come in, and those affiliates and that business together it's been a symbiotic relationship, and they have scaled up. Look at all businesses. It's not just a product business or a service business. It is a product or a service combined with a platform on which a lot of other people join in, and gradually, or not just gradually, the customer base just explodes geometrically.
So now with this world, as we call it, VUCA world, Bani, with AI, generative chat GPT, all this sounds so great, but do you think these businesses or the students who come to the Welingkar Family Business Program could be anywhere between 25 crore to 100 crore businesses?
Yes.
Do you think they will be able to apply this? Because there are no structures within the organization. They don't have that kind of a setup, So how do you at Welingkar then manage to really sail them through this entire innovation, digital transformation journey?
In fact, because of the digital transformation, the cost of adaptation of these technologies has actually come down. Because it's kind of, it's democratized innovation to a large extent.
Sure.
What needed a whole department of 20 people probably today can be managed with 2 people because of the automation through AI.
Wow.
Right? So it's actually become cheaper.
So that's what you teach in the program, is it?
Yeah, because there's a myth there that, if I have to adopt technology, I will have to spend
a lot of money.
But with the kind of digital infrastructure that is being put in place in our country, actually cost of doing business is coming down. Wow. So we help the participants explore these ways and how they can bring in efficiencies in their own businesses.
Fantastic.
So we try to break that myth that I need a lot of money to
implement something.
to become technologically savvy. It's actually the other way around.
And what does your experience say with working with this FMB entrepreneurship students at WeSchool? What kind of industries they come from? And are they open to implement? Because you have a unique model, I understand, 7 days of learning every month and then 21 days of
Yes.
applying them in the business. But have you seen really people are willing to apply what they learn in the classroom?
Absolutely. I think that was the reason why we created that model about 7-8 years back. 1 week in the campus and 3 weeks at your Genba. We call it the Genba, where we're working. So they get a lot of, they get inputs in a week, and then they go back and experiment the next 3 weeks. And then they come back again, sit with the faculty and share what went right, what went wrong. So over a period of 11 months, that's the duration of the program, they actually get to experiment a lot of things and evolve certain structures, or even some new products or new services kind of get evolved over that period of time.
Fantastic. And the specific subject which you take in this program in FNB, design thinking, innovation, some glimpse of what actually happens in the course. What is this course about?
Well, we first of all we start with looking at how businesses have scaled up big time in the last 10-15 years. What are the business models that they have used? What are some unique traits that one can pick up from those business models? And then try and apply it onto the business of the students already. And then we also have interactions with their parents every 3 months to figure out how the child is doing and how they are actually implementing that in the business, and whether the seniors in the business, this first generation,
are aligned to this.
Are they seeing benefit in it?
Wow.
And we take inputs from them as well to see whether what is working, what is not working. So that's what, and coming specifically to the subject related to innovation, as I was saying, we explore what is happening around the world. I also send them out on the streets to spot opportunities related to, maybe not just related to their business, but just otherwise, just to open up their minds to how much of opportunity is there on the streets of India. And then come back and actually build some concepts,
A model around it.
around that. Maybe it's not related to their existing business, but they do get a lot of ideas from what they observe around.
And then they can relate it and apply it to their own
Yes,
business.
some of them actually pick up something and maybe start some. I have known some examples of them starting some new revenue streams from those observation exercises.
Very nice. And I'm sure in the Welingkar FNB program, because there are diverse set of participants from different part of the country, from different industries, it's an equally learning opportunity for the faculty members also to learn 50, 60 new businesses which are happening.
Absolutely. There are people coming from an IT business, some plastic manufacturing, somebody is into furniture manufacturing, somebody is into trading, somebody is into some industrial gases, and somebody is into jewelry. So we as faculty also get to learn a lot. We get to own our skills of consulting also across so much of that spectrum.
Fantastic. Looking forward to attend one of your lectures at Welingkar. Thank you very much.
Most welcome, Samir. Most welcome.